When my younger brother was 16, he was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer. I remember coming home from school for Thanksgiving break when he broke the news. I still remember one clear thing in my mind from that night, and that was him telling me that he would be okay, and he was just worried about all of us through all of this. He's always been one of the most selfless people that I know.
Peace and blessings. Hi guys. Throughout every person's life, there will be hard times where it's forecasted to be dark and we all struggle in some way or other. But being positive and staying strong is the greatest act towards bringing us out of our darkest times. I believe in grow through what you go through. My name is Asiya Rafiq. I am a modest fashion designer, designing clothes for people having different cognitive and physical disorders. And I'm certified in behavioral engineering from Applied and Behavioral Training Institute of Dubai. Welcome to 5th episode of my project, Make My Style Accessible. This project is designed to educate people about inclusion, diversity, adaptive fashion, and more. Yet having spawned an unprecedented crisis during nationwide lockdown, where resources are limited, but we are doing the best to reach out everyone by going digital and share stories of people who are making positive change in our society. Let me introduce you to my guest, Ms. Brittany Berg, founder of Unitable, inclusive fashion line from US, Austin, Texas. And let's hear who is her inspiration for adaptive clothing.
Hey there, my name is Brittany Berg. I'm the founder of Unitable, an inclusive fashion line, and we make fashionable and functional clothing for various body types and abilities. A little bit on the inspiration behind the line. My younger brother was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer, Ewing sarcoma, and through complications with surgeries, he chose to have his leg amputated in order to live the active lifestyle that he once did. So that made a big impact on our entire family, and over time I became more involved in different charitable work and more involved in the adaptive community. It really opened my eyes to a lot of the challenges day to day of these individuals and the lack of products on the market that really serve their needs, right? Everyone wants to dress fashionable. Just because you might have a few challenges with getting dressed doesn't mean that you shouldn't have access to clothing that's easy to wear and looks great.
Very true. I think it's essential. Everyone should be able to feel like what they wear is fashionable and have comfortable outfits and appropriate clothing for every occasion where they can go and feel good about it. Okay, let's hear what Brittany says about her product launch and where we can find them for more updates and exclusive offers.
So a little bit behind what's in store for Unitable. We are planning our launch for early 2021, so that's very exciting. And again, we're really just focusing on providing fashionable and functional clothing that's easy to use. So our first products will be pants. We'll be starting with some female pants styles, and we're really focusing on easy dressing features and easy access features for various needs. So stay tuned for more on our products. We don't want to spill too much of the beans on that, but follow along on Unitable on Instagram and on Facebook. And be sure to sign up on our website, unitable.co, for updates on our launch and exclusive offers.
Superb. We wish her best of luck. Let's hear what advice she will give to upcoming designers, brands for joining inclusive movement. And how easy is it to start your own inclusive clothing line?
So just a little bit of insight maybe for those that are interested in coming into this space, right? Inclusive fashion, adaptive fashion. I think that it's a very supportive space from my experience. It's really great to see all of these brands just support each other and collaborate in different ways. And I think that, that's really important. I think there's power in numbers, right? And it's not about competition. It's more about really just increasing the available products on the market and working together to promote a more inclusive space. So in terms of starting a clothing line, that's probably one of the more challenging endeavors to take on as a startup, especially if you're self-funded. In my opinion, manufacturing products is not easy. So I think going into it with a realistic expectation and understanding of that is really important. So I think finding more cost-efficient ways of doing things, thinking outside the box, and really trying to hone in on your costs without taking away from the product that you're providing will help you be able to, get the ball rolling and build from there. So yeah, it's not an easy task, that's for sure. But I think for me, it's been a huge learning experience, and I've already learned quite a bit. And, being in this space is just such a great cause, and there's so much opportunity. There's such a void, really underserved market. So it's really exciting to see more and more emerging brands and existing brands really branch out and finally consider, providing more inclusive products. So it's really exciting, and I think there's a lot happening right now. So that's very positive, especially in light of a lot of the negativity going on in the world. There's a lot of positive change still happening, and I'm really excited to be a part of that. And I encourage anyone who would want to reach out and collaborate in the space. I'd love to do that. So
Beautiful. I really appreciate her words that we should stay together, stay strong, and provide support to each other during these negative times. Okay, let's hear why inclusive fashion is important to Brittany.
inclusive fashion is important to me because I see a highly underserved market, and I believe that everyone ought to have access to fashion-forward clothing that's easy to use. So there's so many individuals out there that struggle with getting dressed every morning, and I think that that's really unfortunate because there's very simple solutions that address these issues, and I think a large call to action for providing more inclusive products is very important, and I'm very excited to be a part of that. Of course, I have my personal ties with the adaptive community, and I've developed different relationships over time with various individuals, and I feel called to make an impact in this space. And I think that it's very important to not just provide products that create easy dressing, but also to promote that message of inclusion. And I think there's a lot of work to be done. So
Yes, there is a lot of work to be done. And what I share with people is the advice by my husband. Let me share with you all. He says not to give up on any new venture, as it takes years of hard work to make your innovative ideas to come to light. So stay the core, and it will definitely come.
for Acai Rafiq, and I wanted to kind of point out what she's working on. I think it's really exciting. She's coming into the adaptive space as well with her project, Make My Style Accessible. So best of luck to her, and looking forward to seeing what's in the pipeline with all of that.
Thank you for your good wishes, and thank you for entrusting us with your story and sharing with us how deeply your own experiences have motivated you to want to help others. We wish you good luck. Before we end up our program, episode 5th, Make My Style Accessible, I would like to share another interesting quote with you all today. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Thank you, and have a wonderful time, and stay safe.